everyone. It is so good to see you. You're saying, Star, it's been so long since the video. Guess what? The book is done. This is why I am so enthusiastically happy to talk to you today. So I'm going to spend about the next 5 minutes just to give you a promotion to tell you all about the book. And here goes. What's going on here is we're standing at the Barnes & Noble, and we're here in New York City, and I'm so excited to go on and tell you about this book. And I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to show you what the book looks like. Here's the book.
I've got it.
What do you think? There it is. Brand new body, looking your best at any age. Clear skin, better hair, intense weight loss, stop mental fog, restore your energy. Your time is today by Star, by me. Now, the book's gonna sit right here, and we're gonna go ahead and show that, and we're gonna discuss with you. I wrote all the notes down, a little bit about what's going on with this book. Are we ready to hear? Oh, how's the hair? Is everything proper? How's the bow in the back? Is the bow okay? Okay.
I don't
so
care.
Anyway, so we have to be a little comedy here. So the book is finally here. Brand new body, looking your best at any age. Now, we're going to talk about losing weight. 150 pounds in 6 months, like I've described to people in person. Let me do the talking, and we're going to keep it off for at least 3 years. I have personally helped people lose 150 pounds, and they kept it off for 3 years. And that's the truth. And they were, of course, they were a family. So, but of course, this, if it's family, they can also be strangers as well. And I want to talk to you also about that results will vary. So obviously, if you're following what I'm asking for you to proceed with, you're going to get brand new, wonderful results. But if you just fall off the wagon and say, I'm all done, then how are we going to get to our goals? How are we going to achieve what we're trying to achieve? That's why I'm here to give you the enthusiasm, the motivation, the excitement, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about. Some of you have seen me walking around with my sign because I'm promoting this channel using my sign, giving people word of mouth. I even talk to policemen and firemen because some of the best, who has the best ties with other people besides policemen and firemen. So let's talk about this. This book is for everyone, even for children. And you're saying, wait a minute, they don't need to lose weight. If they are a little bit need some weight loss, that's great. We can help them with that. But if they're thin, what about, let's talk about antioxidants for kids. Let's talk about baby formula. How some of the baby formula, the bad things that can be in the baby formula. Let's talk about it. Let's also go on to talk about eye wrinkles. See these eyes? No wrinkles. See these no dark circles? Look at the skin. See how pinky? There's no foundation on the skin. It's just my skin. Why? It's my diet. It's my nutrition. Look at the body. You can have the same body. You can have the same skin. You can have the same bleached hair. You just need to bleach it, but you'll have healthier hair. How do we achieve this? This is how we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about fish, frozen fish versus fresh, wild versus farm raised. What about GMOs, Star? We're going to talk. What about organic foods? What are the 3 key nutrients we need to have mental clarity? So many of us, I don't care if you're in college prepping for an exam, I don't care if you're in high school and you smoke marijuana or you get 3 hours of sleep a night, you need mental clarity, young man, young woman. You need mental clarity, senior citizen. You need clarity in your life if you're working your careers. And this is how we're here to achieve it. How do I restore my energy long term? We're not talking about a caffeine rush or a sugar rush. That's not where it's at, because what happens there is you peak and then you crash. I'm talking about peaking with no crash, because if you're doing it with God's foods and with God's nutrients that I'm going to tell you about in the book, you're not crashing because you're not using man-made stimulants. We don't want man-made stimulants. We want things that really work. Let's talk also about omega-6 versus omega-3 oils. What are the difference and why should I care? Going to tell you about it in the book. Let's talk about, what about vegetable oils? Everyone talks about, should I be having vegetable oils? You're going to hear about it in the book because you're going to be surprised at what's going on here. How to keep the fat off my body. How many of us say, just a few pounds. Maybe you're not obese. Maybe you have a few pounds on the stomach. Maybe you have this side, a little bit of weight on the sides, or the cellulose on the back of your leg, or your rear end is larger than you'd like it to be. I'm going to express different methods we're going to use to get rid of that or to take it down, depending on how large. Now, we're also going to talk about my view on doctors. Anyone thinks doctors are God's gift to America. Are they really? Are they really God's gift to America? Are you better off with your doctor 5 years in than you were before? And I'm not talking about pain medications. I'm not talking about running more tests. I'm talking about, have you been healed from the diseases that you're suffering? Have you been healed from the ailments that plague you day in and day out that are chronic ailments? That's what we're trying to talk about, removing or reducing chronic ailments. We're also going to talk about the, let me get here, what's in it? What's in marijuana? Did you know? We're going to discuss it. Obviously, this isn't a concern for most of us, but for a lot of young people or some middle-aged people who like to smoke marijuana, let's talk about it. And should I eat red meat? We're going to discuss, should I eat red meat? We're almost coming through here. We're going to talk about artificial sweeteners. So many of you are using Splenda. You're using Sweet and Low. You're using Equal. Did I find you out? Am I right? Is this true? Michael? So anyway, we're going to get to the bottom of this. What kind of artificial sweeteners are there? Let's talk about it. What does sugar, how does it affect my body? What is it actually doing to me daily, day in and day out? Doesn't matter if you're 10 years old or 20. And this book is going also to put you on the path of a healthy body, also a good-looking body. What about mental fog? For young people even. So many of us have mental fog. It's amazing. I talk to people prepping for tests in college, getting ready to go somewhere. They're having mental fog or they're overloaded. How do we stop the overload? If we can't reduce the overload, if we have so many things we have to accomplish on our computers or with deadlines, what do we do to help resolve this or to contain the fire, to contain the inflammation? We're going to discuss it. And what is bioengineered foods? We'll talk about that. Should I eat bugs like mealworms or crickets in my food? Hardly. We're going to discuss this, though, the reasons why. There are many topics to discuss. This book has taken me months to research, and I have self-published it for now. We don't know where we're going in a few months from now. Maybe we'll do something else. What about your mental state of mind? How do I find a much happier outlook on who I am? That's key to your survival. That's key to you not overeating and using drugs and feeling sorry for yourself and sad. We're going to get to that. Let's talk about it. So here's how we purchase the book. The book is $100. $100 donation we ask for, actually, because some of this book has also things about the Lord, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, which is going to help us mentally. We're going to discuss that towards the end of the book. So we're asking for a $100 donation, and you would send that to Zelle. I have the Zelle app. You know how to make the donation. It's $100, blondefreedom@yahoo.com. You can send me an email first, so I know that you're interested in the book. I can track the Zelle app to make sure that you made the payment for the book, that the book was paid for. And what else can I tell you? Major banks all have Zelle. So if you don't have Zelle, sign up through your bank or just go on the Zelle, put it in your Bing or put it in your Google and go ahead and do that. So it's blondefreedom@yahoo.com. And on top of the $100, unfortunately, there is a shipping charge. I've tried to get around it. The book is too heavy. We're talking about a 5-pound book approximately. That's what they're telling me. What is the 5-pound book? It's 2 to 5 days delivery from the post office, and it's priority mail, and it's costing $27. So that's what it'll cost for the priority mail. So that's $100 for the actual initial donation and $27 for the shipping. So it's $127. So we hope you enjoyed seeing it. Let me show it to you again. Brand new body, looking your best at any age, clear skin, better health, intense weight loss, stop mental fog, restore your energy. Your time is today. And that's what I stress to people. Now is the time. Today is the time. So go ahead and make your donation to Zelle through blondefreedom@yahoo.com, and go ahead and send me an email that I can respond to you if you have any further questions. Thank you so much, and look for the next video upcoming. I have a movie coming out in the next probably week. So we're going to be having that come out very shortly. Thank you, everyone. Bye.